Let's break down and expound the entire chapter of Revelation 21 to 15 from your Kingdom Age lens, where fire purifies, judgment restores, and God's love never fails. We'll approach it in 3 sections. Revelation 21 to 15. Explained theme: the restoration of all things through divine justice, fire, and love. Section 1, the binding of Satan, Revelation 21:3. 1. Then I saw a mighty angel descending from the heavenly realm, holding a heavy chain and the key to the abyss. 2. He seized the dragon, that ancient serpent known as the devil and Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. 3. The angel threw him into the abyss, locked it, and sealed it so that he could no longer deceive the nations until the 1,000 years were completed. Kingdom interpretation: the angel with the key equals symbol of Christ's delegated authority through his sons, you and me. The binding of Satan equals the limiting of deception, particularly religious, political, and soulish systems that control humanity. The abyss is a holding realm for fallen thought spirits, not a literal hole. The 1,000 years equals symbolic of a complete period of divine governance, not necessarily a literal millennium. Satan's influence is restrained so people can awaken to truth. Section 2, reigning with Christ, Revelation 24:6, 4. I saw thrones and people seated on them who had been given authority to judge. 5. This is the first resurrection. 6. Blessed and holy are those who share in the first resurrection. They will be priests of God and reign with Christ 1,000 years. Kingdom interpretation: the first resurrection equals awakening to sonship, rising in consciousness, ruling from the heavenly realms, Ephesians 2:6. Thrones equal mountains of authority, like you legislate from. These are the sons of God reigning in both heaven and earth, operating in love and justice. This is the kingdom age, not the end but the transition into divine rulership. Section 3, final loosing of Satan and Amp, the great fire, Revelation 27 to 10:7. When the 1,000 years are over, Satan will be released. 8. And deceive the nations once more. 9. But fire came down from heaven and devoured them. 10. The devil was thrown into the lake of fire. Kingdom interpretation: this final deception is testing of hearts. Even after truth is revealed, some still resist. The fire that devours is not the destruction of people, but burning up lies, control, and rebellion. The lake of fire equals not a torture pit, but the consuming fire of God's holiness, Hebrews 12:29. Satan, the accuser, is permanently undone. His influence is neutralized, not eternalized. Section 4, the great white throne. Judgment, Revelation 20:11 to 15, 11. A dazzling white throne appears. 12. The books were opened, and the book of life. 13. The sea, death, and Hades gave up their dead. 14. Death and Hades were cast into the lake of fire. 15. Anyone not found in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Kingdom interpretation: this is not a fear-based courtroom. It's a healing tribunal of truth, love, and restoration. Books equals soul scrolls, revealing the motives and choices of each person. Book of life fill those living in their true identity in Christ. Lake of fire is ultimate purification, not punishment. Death and Hades thrown in it is not people dying, but death itself being destroyed. 1 Cor 15:26. The last enemy to be destroyed is death. This is that moment. Final revelation: the lake of fire is love's final touch. The second death is the death of all that resists love. No soul is eternally lost. Only falsehood, ego, sin, and fear are burned away. God's justice isn't retributive, it's restorative. For more videos like this, see David and Christy Portillo and Mike Parsons videos on YouTube. See you soon.